Hello and warm welcome to all of you. Today I am here with the fifth part of History chapter number 3, Nationalism in India. Dear student, today we are going to discuss about non-cooperation movement. Before I start it, I would like to revise previous lecture topic Khilafat movement. As we discussed, Khilafat movement was led by two brothers, Shaukat Ali and Muhammad Ali. Khilafat movement was started by Indian Muslims to support Khalifa of Islam. Khilafat movement purpose was to pressure the British government to preserve the authority of Ottoman Sultan as Khalifa of Islam. For that, Khilafat Committee was formed in Bombay in March 1919 to defend Khalifa's power. Even Gandhiji convinced the Congress to join hand with the Khilafat movement, and with the support of Khilafat movement, he wanted to start a non-cooperation movement for the independence of our country. And we already also discussed about that. Congress session was held in Nagpur in December 1920, and they adopted the program of non-cooperation movement and they started Khilafat movement. They also supported Khilafat movement. Today we are going to discuss about non-cooperation movement. This non-cooperation movement was started by Mr. Gandhi in January 1921 with the beginning of Khilafat movement. So Khilafat movement, it was also part of non-cooperation movement. Here I would like to mention very important book. Mr. Gandhi wrote a book titled Hind Swaraj in 1909. Hind Swaraj was written by Mr. Gandhi, and in his famous book he declared that British rule was established in India only and only by the cooperation of Indian people. And the British rule is survived. British rule was survived in those days because of only the cooperation of Indian people. If Indian people refuse not to cooperate with British rule in India would collapse within a year, and India able to attain a Swaraj. Swaraj means self-rule, means the freedom. So Gandhiji wrote a famous book Hind Swaraj in 1909, and in this book he described that British rule only possible in India because of the cooperation, with the support of Indian people. If Indian people refuse to support them, the British rule would end it within 1 year, and India would be able to get freedom from Britishers within 1 year. So first I would like to tell you what is the meaning of non-cooperation movement. Cooperation means, you know, that support. So Gandhiji requests Indian people not to support Britishers in any form. In any form means politically, socially, economically, some Indian people, they were the part of British administration. They were serving there as civil servant. Even some teachers, some professors, they were the part of British school. Some Indian soldiers, they were serving in British army. So here Gandhiji requests Indian people not to support Britishers in any form as a part of attaining independence of our country. So may all of you are clear with this. What is non-cooperation? Means not to support Britishers in any form. This movement, as I told you, started in January 1921 with actually January 1921. At the same time, Khilafat movement was started by Gandhiji and Indian Muslim. So Khilafat movement also a part of non-cooperation. So you have to keep in mind, non-cooperation movement begin with the Khilafat movement in January 1921. Now, here, how this movement started, how this non-cooperation movement unfolded. So this movement, non-cooperation movement, begin with the surrender of government titles. This movement actually begin with the surrender of title that the government awarded. Britishers, they were giving some award, some title to Indian people for different fields. So the non-cooperation movement begin with surrender of government titles and boycott of civil services. As I told you, some Indian people, they were serving in British administration, in school, in colleges, in army, in administration as a civil servant. So the movement began with the surrender of government title, even boycott of civil services, army, police, court, legislative council, school and foreign goods. So the movement began with the surrender of title that the government awarded and boycott of civil services, army, police, court, legislative council, schools and foreign goods. Britishers, they were here as a traders. First they came in India as a traders and slowly they took the control of our country. So they were selling their British product into our market. So the movement began with boycott of foreign goods. Then in case the government used repression, a full civil disobedience campaign would be launched. Even Gandhiji declared that if government used some strict action to suppress this non-cooperation movement, they were ready to launch a new movement in the form of civil disobedience. Here I would like to tell you the difference between non-cooperation movement and civil disobedience movement. Non-cooperation movement means not to support Britishers in any form, while civil disobedience movement means to disobey the British rule, not to follow any British rule in India. So Gandhiji declared that if government takes some strict action to suppress the this non-cooperation movement, he was ready to launch a new movement in the form of civil disobedience. Gandhiji and Shaukat Ali, both these leaders, they moved throughout the country in the summer of 1920 to get the support for this non-cooperation movement. So today I have given what is non-cooperation movement and how this movement began in our country. So with this, I would like to conclude my lecture. We will meet again with the next part of the same topic in next lecture. Thank you very much.